What up?
You have to excuse my pixelation in this video. It's Matt's laptop, and it's stupid. Way to be out of the camera. Okay, so today's video is going to be a little different. It's going to be I guess I can call it an experience video, and not a rant, which might lose me followers. Please don't unfollow me. Yesterday, Matt and I took a journey to New York City.
Quite the journey.
It was quite a journey. Matt has gotten up as early as he had to be since school started, and it was ridiculous. But anyway, we took our journey to New York City, and the reason we went there is because Matt bought me tickets to the Harry Potter expedition for my birthday, which is actually tomorrow. Woo! And this video is going to be about the entire expedition and the experience and
how glorious it was.
And if you get the chance to go see it, just go see it, because it's just going to change your life forever.
Forever.
You start off by going into the Discovery Center and down some stairs and whatnot. And when you get to the beginning of the expedition, you get handed a scarf, and you have to pick a wand. It's Hermione's,
Harry's, or Ron's.
Yeah.
And the scarves were either Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. I don't
know. Which made no sense because,
Slytherin.
I mean, I can understand not having a Hufflepuff because, well, pointless. Yeah. Kidding. But I'm a Slytherin, and they didn't have my scarf, so I was really disappointed. But post for the picture anyway. I'll post a link to it down in the comments or the description bar. And you either get a choice of an audio tour or you just get to walk through it yourself. We chose to walk through it ourselves because we didn't want to pay the $7 for the audio tour.
And plus, we already know everything there is about Harry Potter. But
seriously, so we didn't really bother to mess with it.
So next, we got to the sorting hat.
And yeah.
The lady started off talking in a British accent. She welcomed us.
It was a really bad British accent, but...
Yeah, we better find a new one. And then she started asking for volunteers, and my hand shot right up. And I'm like, yes, I will volunteer. And she's like, okay, how about you?
He didn't even know what he was volunteering for.
But she said, okay, how about you? Why don't you come on up? So she asked where I was from, and then what my favorite house was. I said Ravenclaw. Although I was going to say Gryffindor, one of those half and halves kind of guy. But I didn't want to confuse her, so I just picked Ravenclaw. And then she put the sorting hat in my head, and
it sang its song.
It sang the song, and then it picked around in my brain, and then naturally it put me into Ravenclaw.
And the same thing happened to me. I went next, really bad British accent, blah, blah, blah. Favorite house, where you from, stuck under the chair, shot off my characteristics, and Slytherin.
But it was so cool, though, because there was like a head beam on you, and then the voice was like everywhere surrounding, and it was just glorious.
Like you were actually sitting in the ground getting it sorted.
Yeah, and the stool was like the same.
It was really hard to get up on. I almost fell off of it. So.
It was glorious, though.
And Matt was insulted because the lady said he looked like she'd figured he'd be in the Hufflepuff.
Yeah, when I said, oh yeah, my favorite house is Ravenclaw, she's like, really? You look like a Hufflepuff to me. And I almost, like, that's her.
He was
insulted. Very offensive.
He was insulted.
Like, clearly she doesn't know a thing or two about Harry Potter.
And then, the sorting ceremonies are said and done, and then the two doors magically open, and you walk into the Hogwarts grounds, and it's snowing, and you see, the train, and someone's standing there with a lantern. I keep blocking Matt's face in my hand. And they're like, come, come, and you walk through the forest, up the hill to Hogwarts. It's still snowing.
Yeah, we got snow in our hair. It looked like a giant dandruff.
Yeah.
But it was so magical.
You walk into the hall of, moving pictures.
Oh my god.
And the fat lady
was trying to break the wine glass with her voice, singing her high-pitched screams, which was actually quite annoying after a while because it was on replay. So
it's like she had a never-ending, glass supply.
Yeah, the glass never broke, so
until she hit it against the
she's
wall.
probably still trying.
Then you turn around the corner and you see, you know, the outfits that the actors wore. The first thing you see is
The Gryffindor common room.
yeah, the Gryffindor common room, and you know the school uniform of Hermione Granger, worn by Emma Watson, and then
the
you
beds. You see the beds that Ron and
Harry
Harry slept in, and what
the
they
golden
wore.
egg, the
And then-
Marauders map.
Wands were there.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
As you walk through this thing, you see a replica of everyone's wand. You got to see.
Everyone's wand.
You got to see the Howler sent in the second movie, second book.
It didn't yell at us though.
Yeah, it doesn't yell. So, I mean, on the wall they have clips of the movie playing, showing where this prop is from. It was just amazing. You continue to go around, and of course we reached my favorite part. We reached the potions classroom and the potion props, excuse me, and the outfit worn by the god himself, Alan Rickman, and all Matt wanted to do was hug it, touch it, smell it, and just
dress up against our faces and just,
and you know, it was just amazing. And then of course his wand and like all the potion stuff you see in the classroom.
And there was like bubbling
things. You don't even know.
Felix Felicis and just the potions.
And of course you have Slughorn's outfit and wand, and let me tell you, seeing Slughorn's wand up in person was quite interesting because you don't really get to see it in the movies. Because, you know, it's not one of the wands you see throughout the entire series.
I actually think it's one of the coolest wands.
It actually looks like a slug.
It's really awesome.
And of course you turn around and yeah, Gilderoy Lockhart and his Cornish pixies and the painting of him painting himself.
Conceited little bastard.
Yeah. But however, the one thing that they were missing with the Gilderoy Lockhart scene was his pictures with his signature. Like, they had the pictures of him sitting on the broom, but they weren't signed. Then...
Hagrid's hut.
Oh, no, we're not there yet.
Oh, wait.
We missed the Boggart. And then, of course, you have Professor Lupin's little thing with the Boggart and, you know, the Jack in the Box.
Oh, yeah, we go through the classrooms. Yeah, you go through all the classrooms, like, we already said potions, then you go to Defense Against the Dark Arts, and the cup.
Oh, and Divination was there?
Yeah, the Divination with, like, the Grim teacup,
and the
crystal ball.
That thing.
And then you get to Herbology, and you get to, like, rip the mandrake out of the pot,
and listen to it scream.
And it was just so awesome.
And then, before that is Dolores Umbridge's office, you know, with all the cats.
With all the pink
and I'm not really...
bloody feather.
Yeah, the quill that Harry writes, I must not tell lies with. Something I'm not impressed with Umbridge is her wand. I think it looks like a broken table leg. I feel like someone just like snapped it off the leg and was like, here. But
there's a pink crystal in it.
It does have a pink crystal in it, but it still looks like
an expensive table leg. Just
the way it's like round. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Professor Umbridge's wand. It's spiral. And it looks like a table leg. Like someone carved a table leg. I don't like her as a character. I think I'd rather see her dead than Voldemort. But
she got stupid fucking face.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. And then our favorite thing, well, I shouldn't say, was Hagrid's hut. You walk into Hagrid's hut and you don't realize like how big the actor is until you see the clothes like they wore. Holy crap!
He was huge. Like
I'm 5'5", and I stood next to this outfit, and I only came to like his belt loop.
Matt's head was like level with his belly button.
Yeah, Matt came to his belly button.
It was half of him.
It was
like
ridiculous.
11. And
then they have this like the chair that he used to sit in, and you can sit in it. And we sat in it, and I felt like I was sinking. I felt like I would get lost.
I remember little Ron Weasley sitting in that thing, and it like swallowed him.
Yeah.
Now I know exactly how he felt.
And then you walk out of Hagrid's hut, and you're in...
What? In Hagrid's hut, there was like Norbert's egg.
Oh yeah.
And
the cauldron.
The fireplace was glowing, and just everything in the hut was exactly like Hagrid's hut.
Yeah. And then you walk outside of Hagrid's hut, and Buckbeak! Buckbeak was there!
Buckbeak was so awesome.
And
it was like making noises too, like Buckbeak does.
Yeah, and of course the Executioner from movie number 3. and the book, but you get a better view of it in the movie. And of course all the pumpkins, and then
Pumpkin patch.
yeah, and then
Into the Forbidden Forest.
no Quidditch. No, Quidditch is
Oh yeah.
before. And
It showed like the different uniforms.
oh yeah, there was
and,
Draco
Quidditch World
Malfoy,
Cup.
Cedric Diggory's, and
Oliver Wood.
oh, was it Oliver?
Yeah, it was the captain.
Oh yeah.
And then it showed.
And then you get to play Quidditch. You don't really get to sit on broom and play it, but they have like the quaffles, and you can throw it through the hoop, and it makes the ding sound. It's really cool.
I scored for Ravenclaw.
So good. Then you go down the stairs into the Forbidden Forest, and let me
It
tell
was
you,
like misty and creepy.
it
as
scared
hell.
the crap out of me.
Oh my
And of
God.
course, you're walking through, and you know the Horcruxes. All the Horcruxes are like in the middle of the room, but around the room they have like they have a centaur,
They have Bane. The
Bane.
Centaur.
Aragog,
They have one of the Aragog
baby
children's
Aragog,
fighters.
and then
They
the
have
dragon that
from the Goblet of Fire that
Harry had to go up
killed
against.
Harry.
You walk around, and then
Then you get to a Dark Forces area,
yeah,
and it's like all the Death Eaters and the Dementors and like
there's the
creatures
Angel
that
of Death
have
tomb from where
Goblet of Fire where Voldemort
Yeah,
was
where his
hidden.
parents are buried, and then you see all the Death Eaters' mask, and then there's a Bellatrix, the strange wand and outfit, and I thought I was gonna die because it's the most amazing thing ever.
So
And then of course, scariest thing ever, there's Azkaban, and then there's a freaking Dementor above
Dementor.
you, and you're just like,
And it's
it's
cloak was
moving,
like billowing and it was
like they actually
creepy.
do in the movies,
creepy
and
feeling
I'm
inside.
just like, Expecto Patronum,
That was the one time in the whole exhibition I did not feel happy.
yeah,
When it was Dementor.
You just suck the life out of it. And you walk down a little more, and you're in the Chamber of Secrets with Tom Riddle and the diary, and you see like the chamber itself.
Sort of Godric Gryffindor.
Yeah. Then you walk down another hallway, and you see all the wanted posters in the Daily Prophet. You know, on the wall it talks about how Lucius Malfoy was captured, and you know all the Death Eaters that are on it. And you walk down, and you're outside the Battle of Hogwarts, and you see the last outfits
One of the actors.
were worn by Matthew Lewis, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, bloody, torn, like they actually just ripped it out of the movie. On the side of, right next to Matthew Lewis's, for those Neville Longbottom, for those of you who don't know who he is. But if you don't know who he is, you shouldn't be watching this video. There's the sword of Godric Gryffindor. And then you walk into the Great Hall, and you see stuff from the Yule Ball, Cho Chang and Victor Crumb,
You
and
see like there's this
their dress thing.
display of all the Weasley wizard wheezes.
Yeah,
Like
Puking
Puking
Pestles,
and-
Fever Fudge,
All the other things that induce sickness to get you out of class.
yeah.
And then Fred and George's wands were there.
And it was heartbreaking because, of course, we all know what happened to
Fred.
Fred. And,
James's wand was there. And they have like everyone's wand.
and then, you know, you
Somewhere.
Sirius Black's, and, of course, Nymphadora Tonks' wand was on display. Her outfit with...
Tonks and Lupin.
They were separate, which
Their
was kind of upsetting.
Outfits were right
But,
standing next to each other.
no, I'm Sirius
in
Black
the
next to her. The Sirius Black next to her.
This one.
Because remember, it was her wand and his wand in the display case. Lupin's...
Oh yeah, because they're
Yeah. Yeah, for those who don't know that, Nymphadora and Sirius Black are cousins.
which makes Draco and Tonks distant relatives. I
Yeah.
don't know what you would call that.
This entire circle is just like relatives. It's really weird. And then, you know, before you go out, you see, there's the Triwizard Cup.
That thing is huge.
Yeah. And
It's
then,
like 3 feet tall.
you know, you can buy the replica online on noblecollections.com.
It's less than a
And-
foot though.
And it's like this big. Matt has it. And
Oh,
you go
nice.
see the real thing, and it's like, and I'm
That's
like,
my son.
that's an actual, like, trophy. It was ridiculous.
And it has the case that they keep the Goblet of Fire in that like Dumbledore melts down.
Mhm.
The
and then they have like the pieces of paper that the contestants wrote their names on. You know, Fleur Delacour, Victor Crumb, Cedric Diggory, and of course Harry Potter. And then my favorite, I was really disappointed that it didn't have a lot to do with Luna. But, you know, as you walk up the door, right on your right is, you know, Luna and her father and the outfits they wore to the wedding for the Weasleys. And it was just so amazing. Oh, and you got to see the Quibbler,
and Fox the Phoenix.
And her spectral response
was also giant.
Yeah!
A lot bigger than I thought it was.
Pretty... Oh, it was just amazing.
It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. The bird, fire.
Fox was beautiful.
The one thing that disappointed us about this thing is they don't let you take pictures. It was really heartbreaking because...
They have pictures of it online, but they don't let you take pictures.
So I lugged my camera around just to take pictures in the city.
I almost snuck pictures on my crappy cell phone. Like, I would have paid them $50 to let me take pictures on my cell phone, but I did not want to get kicked out.
Yeah. And then, you know, you walk out into the gift shop, and the gift shop is just, it's another story in itself.
It's a dangerous place for anyone with money.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of money, actually, because those things are expensive. Like, when you walk in, the first wall is like, it looks like Ollivander's wand shop, and it's just stacks and stacks of wands, like, put in the shelves, like, in Ollivander's wand shop, and they have Harry's, Ron's, Hermione's, Ginny's, Neville's, Luna's, Sirius, Bellatrix, Voldemort, Dumbledore, Malfoy.
Like, it's just a sight to see. I bought a Slytherin scarf and a Hedwig replica, and she's sitting over there. Yeah, go ahead, get her. Like, and she's a puppet, and her head moves, and she makes noise.
And it sounds just like Hedwig.
Which is really heartbreaking, because those of you who read the book and seen the movies, we know what happens to Hedwig. Excuse me.
Yeah, and then there's just, if you've ever been on Noble Collection where they sell all Harry Potter replicas, anything on that site, in that store, except it's more expensive, so we didn't like buy any replicas because we knew if we could get it online for cheaper. Because they had like this whole stand of the Horcruxes, like the ring, the rocket, and
the earrings that Hermione wore.
The good thing about the shop is that you can actually like play with the stuff and like play around with it. And
they don't tell you not to touch it. Like you can't touch anything in the exhibit.
Yeah, like you can hold the wands, you can feel them up, you can try the ring. Yeah.
Like it's just a sightseeing itself, and it's there till April. You can buy your tickets online. It's a lot easier than buying them there in person.
Because you can just walk right in and go right down to the exhibit.
Even though there's a time on your ticket, it really doesn't matter. Go around that time, though. I'll just let you right in. But
if you can go. It's only $26 for a ticket.
Which is
so worth
probably the cheapest thing you will spend to see Harry Potter things.
I would probably pay like $200 to go to this thing. But then I would have money for the shop.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money. It's just a sight to see in itself. Like, you know, and it was really nice to see that all these kids younger than us, you know, the generation after us,
they're like, Mommy, I want a wand, Mommy, I want this.
Running around this exhibit, you know, understanding what's going on. And it's nice to know that this era itself is never going to end. You know, it's carrying on by generations, and gosh knows I'm passing it down to my kids. You know, it's just
forever.
It's just how it's gonna happen. So, if your parents watching this video and your kids are into it, take your kids. I mean,
$26 is so worth it. It's one word to describe it. It's magical.
Yeah, you know, I turn 21 tomorrow. This is probably the greatest birthday present I'm ever gonna get. Like, I'd much rather do that all again than go out drinking with my friends.
The greatest day of my entire existence.
It was just,
the climax of my life.
So, we're gonna wrap this up because it's going on a 20-minute video. This is my longest video of my thing. But, check it out. Subscribe to my channel. I talk about other things. My subscribe button should be up there.
Talk about what grinds your gears.
That's going to be my next video. Actually, I think while I have Matt here, we might do a Doctor Who video after this is done uploading. So, check out my channel. Bye!